Before van life, I can honestly say my perspective to life was vastly different. My yearning to go further and deeper into nature with the means of a home base was strong. At that time, I didn't have a capable vehicle for the journey, and when I got my 94 Chevy Astro, things changed. That's when I will say I totally became feral. From the mountains to the sea to abandoned historical places, I started to explore it all, and that's when my journey really started to blossom. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. What's up, explorers? If you're new here, my channel is all about being an outdoorsy van lifer, growing and evolving and trying to get to the West Coast. So, with that being said, let's hop into today's video. Van life definitely has changed me. It's taking me to some amazing places that I couldn't otherwise go. Because before then, my adventure vehicle was a two-door Honda Civic and it's been lowered. So those forest roads and pretty rough roads, nah, that wasn't a thing. Even though I did take it down a couple, it would get stuck so easy. It's just not prepared. So when I got this van, it definitely changed my life. It definitely changed the way I adventured and been able to get out and see the United States, well, the eastern United States. Still trying to get to the western states. So hang tight. We're going to make it. Having this 31-year-old van has been such a treat, such a joy, even in the dead of winter, like 10 degrees, 5 degrees, super cozy because I outfitted a diesel heater with this thing. And yo, that diesel heater is game changer. I was too nervous to use like a Mr. Buddy heater, so I was like, nah. No Mr. Buddy heater here. Gotta go with the diesel heater. Luckily, at the time, I got it for 85 bucks. It's an 8 kilowatt, way too much for this small space, but it still does the job. Just crack the roof vent or windows and it's all good to go. So the way van life has changed me and helped me evolve and up my emotional intelligence is by being more present. Being in this van, you have to be present to your surroundings because you're parked out in public, like let's say a Walmart parking lot. If you hear noise, you look around, you scope it out, you see how the area is. People look, hostile, don't park there. And people partying in the parking lot, don't park there. So being in this van has definitely upped my being present in that moment, living in that moment. I get to feel like every minute passed by, I can sit here and do this. Just look around, just chill, hear the birds chirp outside, look out the window. There's something usually amazing, most times amazing nature. That's really been one of the big things for me, just keeping me present right there in the moment, soaking life all in, being in this cozy van. Do you see how small this van is? It has also motivated me and persuaded me to live much simpler, like a much simpler life. I don't need all the glitz and glamorous things. I don't need to carry so much with me. Like, I love that. It has downsized my life a lot more than it used to. I'm not going to say hoard stuff, but I used to have a lot of stuff that I didn't want to get rid of, and I never even used the stuff. But now, if I got stuff I don't use, I just take it out of the van, like get it out of the van. The more cluttered this space feels, the more like bad my mood starts to get because you start tripping over everything and it just gets dirty and you have no space to put anything. So it has definitely motivated me to downsize my life, which I enjoy. I guess you can say pretty much a minimalistic lifestyle. I have been writing down like the outlines and the videos of what I want to talk about. That's been helping me stay on track. So I'm starting to get more organized, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about the next thing. It's being self sufficient. Like, van life just teaches you how to be so self sufficient, and you can't lay around all day and just be lazy. Because, I mean, you got chores to do. You got to put out the solar panel. Even though I have solar on the roof, I put out a 200-watt solar panel that gets much more than the one on the roof. While driving, the one on the roof works amazingly. And then, like water, when you get low on water, I got 5 gallons. You got to go find a place to refill it. You got to stay on top of like the gas, where you park, certain things like that, which keeps you, on your toes and aware of your surroundings at all times. And I'm very appreciated for that aspect of van life. Also, having to set up my kitchen, like get my fold out propane stove, and yeah, stay on top of making sure the fridge doesn't drain my battery system, because the fridge is one of the most taxing power eaters in the van. That's one thing you really got to check on, is the fridge and keeping your power going so all your food doesn't spoil. We're literally getting into my favorite aspect of van life, is getting to experience things, seeing all these magnificently beautiful places,
Wow.
being able to get out, hike, come back up in this joint and just chill, seeing the amazing towns, passing through towns like states and meeting other van lifers on the road. It's just, the experience is uncanny. Like, I love that about van life. That's the most alluring thing, I think, for most of us van lifers, is probably just being able to freely go travel somewhere if you have the funds. Cause like right now, you know, the paper, I'm financially challenged, um, so I can't really just get up and go out west. I gotta find a creative way to make the funds. I did have like a 9 to 5 job, which was easy to make money. Of course, you get a steady paycheck, but then you don't have time to do anything and you're under somebody else's watch. And like, nah, I'm not for that. So I came over to the van life. I quit everything, came over to the van life, and I really enjoy just being in my van, not having to pay rent. Oh my gosh. Paying like $1,200 a month, watching your hard earned money just get drained. Oh my gosh. The van, this is a 31-year-old van. It's paid for. I don't have a payment on this van. I got the van for free, um, and there's no rent. So you do have to pay insurance. And when you go to like campgrounds or something, if you go to a campground, you do have to pay that. That's kind of like paying rent, but a much lesser form where you don't have to pay as much. Also, personally, for me, van life has opened up so many opportunities for me, and I've met so many different people, which in turn gave me opportunities, like me teaching my outdoor skills at Firefly Earth Skills Gathering this year. Like, that blows my mind. I've met some of my best friends through van life, posting my van life content. I've met Asia. She's another YouTuber. She has the exact same Astro van as me. If you haven't, go check out her channel. I've linked up with like the Shenandoah National Park Trust organization, the experiences that I've gotten from van life. Oh, and also creating this community, this very community that I'm sitting here talking to, y'all, came from van life. Like, I'm appreciative of every single one of y'all, and I want to thank you so much for that. Just building up this community. Y'all are like the GOAT. So, I mean, yeah, all of that came from van life for me personally. Like, everybody's gonna have a different experience, of course, if you don't, do content or whatever. But for me, that has been also another amazing life changing aspect. So what I'm saying is if you're thinking about doing van life and creating content, or you just want to do van life for the experience and you just need that nudge of encouragement, definitely do it. It's going to open your eyes to so much. You're going to experience just so many things out there. Without this experience, my life would not be as evolved. I wouldn't be as emotionally intelligent. Like my eyes would still be closed, yo. It's something I'm looking forward to doing for many more years until I can afford land, start me a little homestead, maybe a farm, because I do want to grow like food and possibly just like help local communities. That's something I've also wanted to do. If I got like the resources, I'm definitely gonna spread that resource and I'm gonna help people out because that's what it's about, community, helping each other. That's how we get ahead. And that's exactly what I plan to do. But y'all, this is all I got for you today. I just wanted to share this with you in hopes of giving you a little more insight what it's like for van life on your mental. Now, I know it's not always positive. There's always struggle. It's not the perfect lifestyle. There's things that you're going to have to do that you don't want to do. For instance, using the bathroom and like buckets and plastic bags and stuff. That's just a part of van life. If you don't have a bathroom and you're in the middle of like a city and you gotta go, or it's the middle of the night and you don't want to go outside, yeah, you bet you're gonna do it. Yeah, that just all comes with the territory. But as always, explorers, peace, love, and have a great day wherever you are.